Welcome to the Brad and Taylor Show. Today we have Kelli Reis with Century21. How's it going, Kelli?
Hi, it's going great. Thank you for having me on today.
You're listening to The Brad and Taylor Show, a podcast that inspires entrepreneurs to pursue their passions. We're sitting down with some of the best to learn how they got started and some lessons they learned along the way. Okay, so we want to talk about way back when. We want to talk about when you were little. Did you want to be an agent when you grew up?
I did not even know what an agent was when I was little.
What did you want to be?
My dream when I was a little girl was to be an interior decorator.
Okay.
I had a dollhouse that I just decorated over and over and over again.
Awesome. Did you go to school for it or anything when you got older? Did you pursue that passion at all?
No, I didn't. I ended up going to nursing school for a short time before getting married and ended up being a stay-at-home mom.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. How long did you go to school for?
Not even a year.
Huh. How old's your little one now?
So I have 3 kids.
Uh-huh.
My oldest is 36, 28, and 30.
Huh. Wow.
And then I have 4 grandsons.
Nice. Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
That's fun. Yeah.
So then how long have you been in real estate then? So how'd you go actually, let's talk about how'd you go from like kind of doing nursing to being a stay-at-home mom to then going to be an agent. Tell us about that process.
Yeah, what got you interested in real estate?
Well, it all started with sales. When I was raising the kids, I wanted something to do other than talk to little people.
I feel that. Yeah, I'm right there with you.
So I joined the Pampered Chef Company
Mhm.
out of Chicago, Illinois, selling kitchen tools and stones and pots and pans and things like that.
Yeah.
So I was doing that for a while and then transitioned into industrial material handling equipment.
Huh.
So from there, I decided that I didn't like having a boss. I wanted to be my own boss again, like I was with Pampered Chef.
Okay.
So I decided to get into real estate. A couple of my friends were agents already, so they helped me along the way, supported me, and I've been an agent now for 6 years.
Wow. Do you have a team, or is it just kind of doing it by yourself, or what do you got going?
I work for a broker and I'm on my own.
Nice.
Okay.
Good for you. Have you ever been with a team or anything like that, or did you kind of start on your own and you're like, I got this?
Nope. I'm represented by a broker and I work as much as I want or as little as I want.
Yeah, that's awesome. You can't beat that schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What has been some advice you got back in the day, like when you started out as an agent? Maybe one of your friends or
Mhm.
something told you. What was some advice they gave you? Maybe that it didn't stick with you, but you're like, it kind of helped you out.
Yeah, the best advice I ever got was be honest,
Mhm.
be yourself. If you don't know anything, don't pretend that you do.
Mhm.
Find out the answer and get back with the client. Um, yeah, so building rapport with the client was the first and most important thing that anybody ever, you know, advice anyone ever gave me.
Right.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, tell us about your first transaction you ever had. Was it
Did it go
what?
smoothly? Yeah, the first one.
First transaction went very smoothly.
Oh,
I
nice.
Nice.
actually was a dual agent and represented the buyer and the seller at the
Oh,
same
nice.
time. I was wanting to do cartwheels if I could.
Yeah.
um,
Did it
it
happen
was
pretty fast?
it was very interesting. I was licensed in May, and my first transaction was in July,
Okay.
and it went very smoothly. Both clients were very good at being cooperative, I should say.
Yeah.
And neither one of them knew it was my first transaction.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
wow.
Yeah.
That
Well,
made it even better.
Yeah.
did you have some help or anyone giving you some advice along the way while you were doing it? Probably your broker probably helped you a lot,
Oh, of
didn't it?
course. Yep. I
Yeah.
had a lot of help and a lot of support along the way,
Did you
for sure.
did you tell them at the end, like at the closing, if you were
That you're brand new.
that you were brand new at all?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, and I thanked them for being my very first client, and they couldn't believe it.
That's awesome. Good for you.
Yeah.
That's
Back when
awesome.
you first started in real estate, what kind of marketing did you use? Did you do cold calling at all, or what was your main way to reach out to people?
A lot of networking in the area.
Mhm.
Just tried to get out to the different restaurants, different activities going on. We're a resort area. People are driven here in the summer for the weather, for the lake,
Mhm.
that kind of thing. So it was easy to get out and mix and mingle with people and share what I was doing.
Yeah.
Awesome. What for the listeners that don't know where you're located at, where are you located at?
I am in Marblehead, Ohio. It's right on the shores of Lake Erie
Nice.
in Ottawa County, close to Catawba Island and Port Clinton, Ohio.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Let's see
So,
here.
what kind of advice would you give to somebody who's starting out? I know when you said you had some friends who were real estate agents when you first started. What kind of advice could you give to a new agent now in today's world?
Um, don't take things personally.
Mhm.
Don't take a no personally. Go out and do your best, put your best foot forward, have a great attitude, be kind,
Yeah.
help, help people with the process because we take this, we take doing what we do for granted,
Mhm.
and not everybody is familiar with the home buying process or the
Mhm.
home selling process. So just take your time, listen to the client's needs, and take it slow and make it as happy as possible
Yeah.
Yeah.
and easy as
I feel
possible.
like today with the pandemic and everything, that is especially important.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. Making sure that you're making everyone feel comfortable
Yeah.
first and foremost.
Yep.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Awesome. Did you did anything big change like since kind of the lockdown kind of happened? Is anything big changed in your business wise?
It's my business has grown um, quite a bit in 2020 when the lockdowns were announced and people were sort of panicking, but trying to get adjusted to what was going on. Things quieted way down. Shortly after that, when we got used to what was going on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, Clients weren't taking as many vacations. They were coming to the area to buy second homes,
Mhm.
Okay.
somewhere to get away to.
Mhm.
That they didn't have to, a home away from home where they could still be safe, but kind of be on vacation, so to
Yeah.
speak.
That's awesome. Where do you see most of your like? Because you said they kind of travel to there. Where do they like most of the clients kind of come from, and then come to you guys for like kind of like you said, like kind of doing the vacation kind of travel stuff? Where do you see a lot of people coming from?
I have a lot of clients that come from the Cleveland area,
Mhm.
Columbus area, a few out of state clients, but mostly here in Ohio.
Yeah.
I know you said the business kind of picked up for you. Was there I know how here it is in Michigan, like there's just not a lot on the market right now. Is that the same for your location?
Same,
Yeah.
not a whole lot of inventory,
Mhm.
quite a few buyers. The interest rates are still at an all-time record low. We just do not have the homes to sell.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the you kind of said the interest rates were low. Let's talk about that. When you started, do you remember what the interest rates were?
I do not.
I
I do
was just
not.
wondering. I was like, because we got ours. I think our first one was still below 4, and we got our second house now. But they're awesome now. I'm not going to complain.
Yes, yes, at record lows. So I can't believe when somebody tells me they are pre-approved and what the interest rate they received. It's just amazing. It's 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 cheaper to purchase a home now than it is to rent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy
Yeah.
when you think about that and you're like, well, I guess I should get a home then.
Yeah, there's so many people still
Right.
renting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you do you work a lot with do you work more like kind of with sellers or do you kind of more work with buyers?
I do both. I work with both. Right now, I have a little my buyers, probably more buyers right now than sellers.
Mhm.
Um, I have people trying to take advantage of those interest rates and new home buyers, first time home buyers, um, trying to find that home, and it's been difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over the years, what do you think has been the most memorable home experience you've been in? Either good or bad, it can be either. Which one sticks out to you the most?
Oh gosh.
Look at that.
I know you said your first one was pretty smooth. Did you have any after that? Like how did the ones following your first one go?
Um, you know, I should say I'm very blessed.
Yeah,
Most of them have gone pretty well. You have your obstacles that you have to get through,
of course. Yep.
and each transaction is different. We always have something challenging ahead of us, but some of them go quicker than others, and
Mhm.
some we push forth and get through.
Yep.
Um, Most of them have been pretty good.
Nice. What did you
Yeah.
find the most challenging when you first started? I know a lot of people say it like the paperwork. It's just overwhelming.
The paperwork, the the steps going through getting from showing the house to the closing table,
Yeah.
Yeah.
trying to make sure you do everything in between, getting a checklist done to keep you on track.
Yeah. Was there someone there with you along the way to help you keep you on track and let you know, like, okay, this is what you do next? Were your friends super
Yes,
helpful? Yeah.
in the beginning, I had
Mm-hmm.
a lot of help, a lot of support, um, and then I had to make sure that I had my ducks in a row and had my checklists
Yeah.
and kept myself in line. But we
Yeah.
do have an office administrator, and she makes sure my paperwork is in and correct.
Oh, that's helpful. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah.
helpful.
That's awesome. Is a if like let's say a newer agent starting, is there anybody like they could like if they wanted to start like looking up to them
Like a
some
coach or a mentor.
yeah, is
Yeah.
there somebody like that that you really kind of look up to that you see they're doing really successful that you're like I kind of like what they're doing or anything like that that someone new could look into? That was kind of a long question,
Sure.
wasn't it?
um, any team member in our office, we network together and you know, field things off of each other. Um, if we have a scenario or a hard spot to get through, we bounce things off of each other quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the support of a
Um,
team is awesome for that. Very helpful.
yes,
Mhm.
yes, we all work together.
Yeah, awesome. What are your do you have any like big goals coming up in the next 5 years that you're trying to meet or anything um related to goal oriented?
I think one of my biggest goals is to keep doing what I'm doing and enjoying it. I really, really like what I do. I love meeting people. I have made a lot of friends along the way.
Mm-hmm.
And if I can keep helping people realize their dream of a new home and getting them into that home that they feel comfortable with and just absolutely love, that's my goal, just to keep doing that.
Yeah. I know as a child you were saying that you wanted to be an interior designer. You're in
Yes.
real estate now. That kind of goes together. So do you stage the homes yourself or how do you?
Most of the homes here
Yeah.
in this area are sold with the furniture
Oh, okay.
already furnished. So most of the time we do not have to stage.
Okay.
Once in a while there are opportunities to do that, and yes, I love doing that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It's kind of That's kind of cool how it turned out from what you wanted to be when you grow up to kind of
Yeah.
now it's not like
Came
'cause
full
you-
circle in a way.
yeah. And you kind of,
Yeah.
you know how it always goes, like whatever you kind of want to grow up to be, and then you kind of do that. And then if you keep doing that, you're like, I kind of getting burnt out for that. So it's not kind of like your side thing. So that kind of works out
Mhm.
really well. You probably like really like to do it still. So that works out good.
Yes. Yes.
So
I
awesome.
love meeting new people. So, that really helps as well.
Yep. Awesome. Well, we got one more question for you. It's kind of
Okay.
creative. Go
Yep,
for it, Taylor.
it's very creative. Do you think a hot dog is a sandwich?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Why so?
You have a bun and meat between. So
Okay.
I would call it a sandwich.
Okay.
Sweet.
There's
We
no
like
right
it.
or wrong answer. We don't really know the answer. We like to ask everybody.
We like to ask everybody. So awesome. And before we go, is there anything you want to share with everybody before we go?
I think I've said
Sweet. Is
a lot.
yeah. How can somebody get a hold of you if they want to get a hold of you or follow you on social media? How can they get a hold of you?
I am on Facebook. I am on Instagram. You can reach me at my personal cell number. I have that online as well. You can go to Century21 Bolte Real Estate and find me there. I
You're
can
all
give
over
you my
then.
cell
Yeah.
phone number. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know if you want my cell phone number or not.
Yeah, we can put it on here. Might as well.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, go for
Yeah,
it.
go for it. Yep.
Okay. You can reach me on my cell phone at 419-618-2967. And I'd be happy to help you with your real estate needs.
Are these working?
Is your-
Here we go.
Oh, there we go. I think they're working. Should we tell them?
Mine keeps falling. It doesn't like my voice.
What do we got to tell them?
Subscribe.
Subscribe. What do we got to point at? Hey, I think there's a subscription button like
It might be there
might be right there too,
somewhere.
somewhere.
Find it. It's red.
Yeah, and it's
Red.
blue. It's green. I don't really know.
It's a color.
This mic isn't even attached. Did you plug these in? Well, I guess.
I wonder if they can hear us.
Yeah. I wonder if they hear us. Well, we should probably tell them if they can hear us. We should probably tell them to also give us a 5-star review if they listen to on Apple. That'd be cool.
5
5-star
stars,
review.
guys.
Share it with everybody they can think of.
We won't take
But-
4 stars.
I mean, Taylor, I don't even think these are on. I mean,
No, I don't think this is working.
This is not working.